Hello everybody, my name is Saige and welcome to another video, guys. I'm sorry that I haven't posted in a few days. I've been really busy, especially with my mom visiting me for the first time in over half a year. I haven't seen her in a long time, so she's here visiting us for a little while and we went camping for this weekend. I would have posted if I could, but I was unable to, so I'm sorry about that. Now, on to today's video. I'm continuing and probably finishing this series where I spend 2,000 gems to upgrade a random weapon to mythical because, I don't know, you guys seem to enjoy watching me waste all my gems. So this is probably going to be the final episode in this series. This is part either 8 or 9 now. So I've done this 8 or 9 times, and all the times, most of the videos have done good, but the past few have been, I've been like seeing a deterioration in views in the videos, so I guess it means it's getting old or something. But if you guys want to see more of this, I guess, let me know down in the comments, but this will probably be the last episode. Anyways, let's get right into it. Okay guys, so I gotta say right off the bat that you should never ever do this with this weapon. It is terrible, and when I say terrible, I really mean that it is just absolutely awful. This weapon here, although it is a 2-shot, it is extremely slow on the fire rate side, so you strike very slowly, and sometimes, like you saw there, it is even a 3-shot. So I wanted to say that, you know, to be honest with you guys, this weapon is even worse than the chainsaw, because my chainsaw is also a 3-shot, but it is much faster on the fire rate side than this thing is. Not only does it have a very slow fire rate, but the movement speed with it is also very slow. The movement speed with the chainsaw in comparison to this, the chainsaw has 85 mobility, and that is obviously much faster than this, so it is extremely slow. I don't know if it would be better if you put any sort of modules on it, but you could probably increase the movement speed, but overall you just feel extremely slow, especially when you're in a game with like duels, for example. You feel really slow there as well. Whenever you have to travel across the entire map, it just doesn't really end up well. I don't know why, for some reason it just feels super slow, and especially with a weapon such as this, its range is very short, so you have to be pretty much right in front of someone to be able to hit them. But one thing that it does have that's kind of good is that, similar to that of the, the combat yo-yo, the actual attack lasts for about a second. So if you go in within that damage range for about a second, and you don't hit them right away, you can probably walk up to them and they will still get hit by it. Again, very similar to that of the combat yo-yo, very similar in that sense. It has a long-lasting attack time, so I guess that's the one good thing about it. But against pretty much any player that you go against, whether it's a 3-cat spammer, whether it's a heavy spammer, whoever it is you're going up against, this is not going to be an ideal weapon for you at all. It is extremely difficult to use. I wouldn't recommend it at all. There's just so many other weapons that you can spend your gems to get even higher. You don't even need to use 2,000 to upgrade something. You can upgrade something that's a legendary already. The lightsaber is really good. I think it's a legendary at the start, so you can spend instead 1,200 gems if you wanted to use that. Or even then, you could use something like the Stormhammer, which would only cost you, 1,200 gems as well. But taking a weapon like this from rare all the way to mythical, it is not worth it at all. And I gotta tell you, it's been a long time since I made one of these. 1, because the views were doing well on the last one, but 2, because it's really hard to get 2,000 gems. At least for me, I don't really play the game that much, and when I do, I just have to grind duels so hard and just keep opening up winner's chest after winner's chest after winner's chest. And now, in that process, I do get a lot of weapon parts, but I'm only looking for gems so I can make these style of videos, so it is very difficult to get enough gems to be able to do this. And to be honest, each time it's just been more and more of a letdown. There have been a couple good ones. There was a couple good ones, the Photon Sniper, which was really good actually. 1 shot to the body. The Poison Darts I upgraded from Epic to Mythical, and those were really good too. But a bunch of the random ones that I've done, like this one here, the Balloon Cannon, and soon enough maybe the Snowball I was thinking of doing. I don't know. But there's just a bunch of them that just don't turn out very good. But hopefully in the future they'll make it so that some of these melee weapons here that you upgrade to mythical are actually good. I think for sure that since this thing is on mythical, it probably should do either like a 1 or 2 shot instead of the 3 shot, which it normally does, which kind of sucks. Now, to be honest with you guys, to random people, like to random players that you go up against, such as these here, low-level players, you'll probably end up doing only 2 shots to them. But for the most part, you're going to end up doing 3 shots to someone, especially if they have higher levels of armor. And I think that's kind of the problem with this, because you'll spend 2,000 gems, which is not at all easy to get, and you'll spend that on a weapon like this, thinking that it's going to be good, because, you know, I've said in the past that a lot of rare weapons that are upgraded to mythical end up being really good, but then you get this, and it's not good at all. All you would need is, like, level 65 or higher armor. Like, I think even just like the regular armor, you wouldn't even need any of the clan armor, and this would still probably 3-shot, which is just bad enough as it is there. But that being combined with the fact that its fire rate is so slow, it's just really not worth doing at all. And I don't even know why I chose this one. I've already done a sandbox weapon in the past. I did the what is it, the balloon cannon. I can't remember if I did another one. I probably did, but I've done, like I said, some weapons that were really good, like the icicle minigun turned out really good, the fast death turned out really good, the photon sniper turned out really good, and a few others turned out really good. But weapons like this just are not worth it whatsoever. Oh, and let's not forget the fact that I accidentally spent 2,000 gems on the Hitman pistol to make that mythical. I didn't even mean to do that, and that thing ended up being absolutely terrible, which is pretty much how this thing is here. It's just terrible, and it's not really good in any game mode whatsoever. And so that's partially kind of another reason why I'm not really going to be doing another part of this series. It's not really going to be worth it, to be honest. If the videos aren't getting as many views as they used to, probably because it's kind of a rundown series at this point. I've been doing them a lot, but additionally, it is very difficult, like I said, to get 2,000 gems. So this is probably going to be the last episode of this series. If you guys want to see more, then I can try and grind to get more gems, but it all depends on how this video does, I guess. So if this video gets, let's say, I don't know, if this video gets 700 likes, I'll do another one. But other than that, I probably won't. It's just really not that worth it at all. I like doing these sandbox weapons, so if I do another one, I'll probably do the snowballs next, if that's what you guys would want to see, because that's another sandbox weapon. None of the sandbox weapons are actually any good for normal games, so I don't know. A lot of you guys also said you wanted me to do the Cupid's bow, or maybe even the fireworks cannon. But I'm not really sure what I want to do yet. It's really all depends on you guys at this point. If you guys want to see another one of these, again, 700 likes, and I'll try and do another one. I can't really promise anything, but that's what I'm going to try and go for. I know you guys really like these series for the ones who do watch it. It's pretty funny. It's entertaining to watch someone lose all their gems so that you guys don't have to. And to be honest, I probably could have made a better choice with these, for sure. These were probably a bad choice of a weapon to do for 2,000 gems, to be honest. I was actually looking for something that would be good, and I figured that since this thing's fire rate in like damage is so low at base, that it would become really, really good with certain modules and the upgrade at the end, but it turned out to be not worth it whatsoever. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments. I think it's pretty comical, to be honest. Like I said, I did the other ones in the past. I did the balloon cannon. I swear I did another one too. I can't remember which one it was, but I'm pretty sure I did another sandbox one as well. I can't remember if I did or not, but the balloon cannon actually does a significant amount of damage, but the travel time with it is just terrible. And similar with this, like the damage is bad, the fire rate is bad, but there is one good thing about it, in that no one expects you to get 2 or 3 shot with the flowers. So I guess that's the one good thing about it. It's a flex more than anything. You can go up to someone and attack them with the flowers, and they'll think that it's probably not going to do any damage to you, and then they get 2 or 3 shot. And 2 or 3 shot is kind of like the standard melee weapon in this game. Most of them don't really take much more than that. You don't really see too many melee weapons that take more than 2 or 3 shot, and even weapons on like epic. Like I'm pretty sure if these flowers were on epic, they would probably do 2 or 3 shots anyways. So these 2,000 gems to get it to mythical was definitely not worth it whatsoever. But I gotta say that it's more, like I said, just a flex than anything. I know a bunch of other people who have done something similar with a weapon like this in the past, where the weapon is just so unbelievably bad that they actually thought it would turn out good if they upgraded it to mythical. But that doesn't really seem to be the case with this weapon. But yeah, I guess that's gonna be the end of this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the little gameplay with it. If you guys want to see more of this, 700 likes, and maybe I'll do another one. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys all next time.